What's up, Twitches? This is going to be a very different game. I just have the feeling of that. So let's go meet our players, as it's going to be interesting.
I know he's on the council, so
Yeah,
we can probably do this.
I
Wait. Well, you know the queen's on the council. Try sending her. See how that works.
I don't know the queen.
And
So-
now for the weather.
So-
The sky is finally cleared, the bright sun shining down on the city, warmer and kinder than the last few days of pleasant storms.
So, here are, well, four. I feel like we're missing a token. What happened to Kay?
He's hiding under Oceanus.
Actually,
true.
he's hiding under his blanket in the bed, and I'm going,
Alright.
come on.
A number of you are in the Fearless Wolf. You generally are looking for something to do for the day. And is everyone downstairs other than Kay, who's probably locked himself in his room?
Actually,
Mary's there with him.
Yeah, actually, Mary's in his room with Kai.
Or-
Okay.
I've tried to convince him to get out of bed.
It's
Her.
in your hands.
Yep.
Say that again?
I didn't need to know that. What they do with their hands is down to them.
Well, I mean, whatever they do, that's DM stuff.
Hey, Rain,
Yes.
can you do an insight check?
An
Or,
insight
or
check.
something to counter this? 18 persuasion.
Oh, gee.
Wisdom save, Kay.
If it's anything I learned the past day, K wisdom saves are not K's thing.
Did you just say haze?
Yeah, I'm getting you out of bed.
Yeah, you're pretty compelled to get out of bed.
Let's go.
You feel like it might be the only way that she shuts her mouth.
Come on, we gotta go. Let's go sleep, Julon. Let's go.
You feel defeated yet strangely rejuvenated.
Stop quoting red and blue.
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Red versus Blue is great. Of
Yeah,
course
okay.
he's quoting it.
On
Okay, on topic, okay.
Alright, let's go. So we head down.
I guess.
Right, so my sending to Roland didn't go through. I guess we go to the Nost. Bug him about it.
Why are we bothering?
Oh! K
Okay.
is doing everything in his power to get away from you.
Okay. Okay.
If he knew coming downstairs was going to put him in a direct path to Roland, he would not have
We
come
don't-
downstairs.
Well, you don't have to go. It could just be me and the others. I mean, if you're so scared of him. Which I still don't know why, but...
Mary,
Nope.
yes, Rice?
Hey,
it is probably not best to bother Mentor.
But he's the only one that I know that can get the things we need in order to save Zulon.
You think that, but there is another.
Who?
Fits.
The Lady God blessed herself. I'll never get her name right, but one day.
Is that
I
right?
will. Aye.
The lady thrice god.
Out of character, Kaylin is offline. Oh wait, no, she's on. Whoops.
Out of character, Freya has no political power whatsoever.
Nope. None.
Leave the girl alone. Seriously.
I suggest
Is
we
it-
talk. I suggest we talk to Raph instead.
Is there
Huh?
a notice board on the in the Fearless Wolf? Like adventurers needed to help free this, or something, you know?
There
There
would
is
probably be
not
one in the town
current
hall.
a current notice board. Nothing has been posted to it because
Right.
they're all open.
There is one
Oh,
notice.
there is one notice. We'd like to read it in his voice.
You mean my voice because I don't do voices?
Exactly, in his voice.
On the notice board, there is one notice.
Hmm.
Cranky half-orc looking for brave souls to join party. Must like to travel, try new food, and deal with salt. Look for half-orc with one eye for interview.
Oh,
Rice? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Breathing very
Yeah.
heavily.
Holy hell.
Rise
My
is
kid
deep in
decided
breath.
to. Yeah, apparently my kit decided to eat my microphone.
It was delicious.
Winter!
Oh, yeah, okay. Ripped off.
Winter!
Alright then, let's hear.
That is actually the
All
only
right.
notice on the notice board.
Well, oh, wait a minute. I think has Mary met Crystal yet? I think she has.
She has been.
Now, remember, out of character, this person isn't online yet. So
Oh.
take out your next actions very carefully.
However, I have permission to NPC Crystal when needed.
Okay, then she'll send to her and see if she can get the same information that she sent you.
What do you say in 25 words less?
Okay, let's see.
Murph, 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 Murph,
Whoever's
Murph.
got the dog, mute.
You're
Me.
wasting a lot of
It's
words.
me.
What do you say?
Good morning, Crystal. That's the. We need help from the Queen to save Julan. Can you meet with us so we can discuss terms? Cannot reach Roland for some reason.
You respond back. I don't have any way to meet with the Queen. And sometimes Roland wears his necklace of mind shielding.
Mary just face desks.
Crystal has no way to meet with the Queen.
I know.
Outside of being summoned herself.
Could you tell your brother?
Sorry, pinned down by a... And that's a second spell, by the way, that you've casted. Third.
I know.
So you've casted 3 ascendings, 3 third level spells.
Yep. I am out of third levels.
By a ferret and a miniature camel. Also, Bogle got his head stuck in a jar.
Mary just starts laughing.
Sorry, Smarts.
I'm so glad that Ren couldn't hear that.
She relays the information to her friends. Well,
Is Ren actually considered a friend?
well, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
come on, the half drown, the tiefling warlock, you're totally both loved by everyone.
Oh, of course.
Well, Mary loves everyone.
No, you love everyone. I said loved by.
Ren is rolling unceremoniously because he actually met Boggle at the party.
So, what do you
makes
guys
it even-
suppose we do? I can't send anymore, so can't ask for more info.
About the jar?
No, not about the jar, about how the heck we need to contact the Queen.
We are contacting her.
What?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Well, there probably are ways that we would be able to possibly look into a meeting with the Queen, but I'm not entirely sure that the guard would approve.
Exactly.
Because I could potentially send a messenger, a bird carrying a message.
Well, that could work.
How do you feel about your bird being still alive?
Well, it's a familiar, so it would end up, and then, okay, cast you again, write another message. It wouldn't be the first time that the birds run into things that it shouldn't.
Sev, has anyone ever been arrested for stalking in Penrith yet?
I don't know, but we might be getting there.
Oh dear. Well,
That would be probably Ren's luck, would be that the familiar would end up going in the Queen's freaking bathing chamber, and Ren's like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh dear. Out of characterly, I want that to happen, but in character, Mary's kind of like, no. Does anyone know where the council is? Maybe we could ask. Like, go and ask.
I'm sorry. Out of character, I've been cutting out a lot. Why are we seeking out the queen or the council or both?
To try
Because-
to assist Julan.
Mm-hmm.
We need a handwritten, or well,
Or did they
need
have to use Yulon, though?
we need a letter from the Queen stating she'll aid the archipelago if the war.
Shouldn't you leave that to that people were actually,
I
What's
just
the
tried
scenario?
to send to
Uh,
Roland, and I can't get in contact with him.
Kay was at the archipelago.
Plus, we're running out of time. We don't have many other options.
At that, Ace.
why don't you talk to
walks
Raph
in-
then?
Ace walks into the fearless wolf, walks up to Kirk and goes, Kirk. He takes his hat off and places it on the table, staring at Kirk. Like, there's something important going on. I want the milk.
But
On
Something
rock.
you see him grab out of the icebox 2 small cubes of ice and pours some milk, slides it down to Ace.
Ace nods, thanks, puts gold on the counter and kind of.
Excuse me, you said there was something important going on?
No, I didn't. I said he looks like there's something important going on.
Which means
I
he
thought you
inner
said you
monologued
said
it out loud. Because Ace
Oh, right.
inner monologues out loud.
So Ace is like, there's nothing important going on. Who said there was something important going on? Who are you?
My name is Marina Laura, and you said there was something important going on. Out loud. Just now.
No, I didn't.
She looks to everyone else. You heard that guy, right, guys?
Yep.
You all would have heard him inner monologue out loud.
I have
Um,
backup.
Ace has no time for this. Ace has milk to drink. And Ace turns his back.
I met Ace yesterday and he was going to shoot me in the face. I am not
Oh, you mean
taking
like he
part
did
in
with
this
me?
conversation.
You don't know that he shot you in the face.
No one knows Ace shot K.
Out
No
loud.
one knows Ace shot K.
Out loud yesterday. Okay, I'm not going to shoot you today. Then he walked off.
And it's a new day. And it's a new day.
Right. Well, is there anything we can
voice-
help with?
Ace suddenly looks over at Rides and goes, "Oh, stranger danger!" And then he goes, "Oh wait, no, hang on. The voices in my head told me not to shoot you."
Yeah, no shooting Rise, please, thanks. Anything we can help with?
Barry is on track.
Ace scratches his chin and goes, "Yeah, I have a few things. I need to weed the garden in the Nosts. I've got to make sure that there's a run set up for Bandit of Bleu. Max needs his annual bat. He hates bats. It's a nightmare. Max, who is beside him right now, kind of whimpers and hides under his paws. What else? Gotta figure out what that box is.
What box?
One Roland gave me.
We could go swimming.
For a bit, and he goes, kill time, just talk for a few hours, learn to tap dance, teach a horse to talk, usual stuff. Oh, I have a dirty rat to talk to in the port later.
Literally?
He's a dirty rat. For those who don't know, Ace is a noir detective kind of thing. He is the gnome noir detective.
Literal rat or person?
He's a dirty rat. There's nothing else to say about him.
Carrick looks.
Well-
It could be literal, by the way. He can talk with small animals.
Yeah, it could be literal. You never know.
That's interesting.
Ace clicks his fingers, goes, Roland needs his underwear sorted.
Not doing that.
Carrick looks to him and goes. He looks at Ace and shakes his head.
Carrick, do you know anything that any way we could get in contact with the Queen, set up an appointment, blah blah blah?
Ace goes, I know the Queen!
You do?
Yeah.
I know. I
He
don't
owes
believe
me
he
a
does.
favor.
No, he really does.
Oh, really?
A character.
Is there some way you can, like, get her to come talk to us, or us go over
No,
there to
she's
talk to her?
goddamn busy. Stop pestering the Queen.
We're running out of time.
Carrick
what?
looks you could go to, where her residence and meet with someone and request an audience.
Well, all right, I'll do that.
Normal
Where is that?
procedure.
Where is
Queen
that?
is a lovely person.
The
Stop
big
pestering.
building in the city, known as the council.
Gotcha. All right, guys, let's
I
go.
think there are letters under the building that says the council.
You see,
Well, I've
Ethan
never
would
been
probably
to the
say
council,
something, but
so-
Oceanus wouldn't think to say it, so whatever.
Right, so, shall we?
No. I'm having my
Can we
milk.
just go swimming?
Swimming! Yeah, I could try to convince Max that he's swimming.
One,
And
it's
not a bar.
freaking cold out. Two, while I have that armor on, nobody else does, and
Oceanus says, I don't need armor.
can we just go?
Why do I have the weird feeling, out of character, that Ace is gonna try and wash Max in the hot spring later?
I
Is
forgot
that
about those! Genius!
Oh yeah, Ace doesn't
So-
know about it, thank God.
Can we
Yeah,
go?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
he doesn't know about those.
Right?
Yes.
Can we go? Guys, we need to go do the thing.
You haven't explained properly why we're going to see her.
Because we need a letter from her promising aid to the Archipelago in the war so we can
Okay,
get a
that-
freaking
that-
move on to saving
Hang on. My question is, and this is out of character, how do you even know about that?
Kay,
That too.
I've been talking to Kay about it, and she said that we need to go get a letter from the Queen promising aid for the Archipelago to help with the werewolf
Ace is
problems.
actually going to turn around, and for once he has a sane look on his face, which is very rare. He
It
goes,
is.
how do you know that the people who are actually in charge aren't dealing with this situation right now? This is a political matter, more so than I'm an adventurer, I'm going to stick my nose in everyone's business matter.
It's my business
Exactly.
as well.
No, it really.
Yeah, but you're nobody.
Burn.
I mean, that's not the nicest way to put it, but that's basically.
Ace just stares. It's like we all are nobodies.
Well, that
Okay.
may be except
Okay.
you.
Um,
You know the Queen. She might listen to you.
Why do I want to help you?
well,
Because unless we change Julan back, she's going to be stuck as a werewolf forever, and I'm sure, as her friend, she does not want that.
What's wrong with being able to sniff your own butt?
With
She's more
Hans
likely to
Nicholson.
want to bite her own butt from the way these people are talking about it.
We'll bite your butt, more or less. She hasn't bit herself,
Yeah,
to be fair.
as
Yet.
as someone who
hell.
is also Julan's friend, I have confidence that there are people who can have the ability to do something
But-
in this situation who are doing so.
but has the queen even been told?
We're
You
trying to
wouldn't
get
know,
to the Queen.
either way.
Yeah, we wouldn't know if the queen's even been told, so it wouldn't hurt to.
Ace is staring at you all like you're the crazy people, and he hears voices in his head.
Ren does hear voices in his head, but that's because he's possessed. It's okay.
Me too. Voices,
Yes.
buddy. No, Ace is gonna look at Kirk and go, right, well they're off wasting their time. Any news? Any bounties?
So we'll pause here. There is a number of people that want to go to the Queen. Who's going?
I better get on my good cloak.
So, Rise,
Mary.
Ren.
Ren,
Mary's dragging a dragon with her, dragon lady.
Oh,
Because Kay knows the info.
What is it? Shannis, what are you doing?
I believe this is all to be folly.
So
What,
you hanging out
Mary?
with Ace?
Yes.
Okay. So, we'll deal with the group that is heading to the council. You make your way across the city. It takes about a good 10, 15 minutes to kind of get up towards the council. There's a number of standing guards outside. Again, it's about midday. As you are led in the beginning of the council. Your weapons are taken from you at the door.
Mary complies to that.
He does not have weapons.
They take them. You see him put them in a box, and says, when you exit, we'll have them back.
Right.
Did they
Thank
put
you.
muzzle on K? Because breathes fire or acid. Or...
No.
Yeah.
You think that they might have more guards on the inside.
I take off my bow, my arrows, my short sword, my magical short sword.
So Rise is out there for another 15 minutes, if Roland had to disarm, and
Mary just
eventually he
shakes
joins
her
you.
head. Right. Well,
Is it really necessary for you guys to take my stick?
yes.
People have tried this numerous times in the past to use that excuse,
Friend,
and it never
let's
works.
go. Let's
Ren
go.
hands over his quarterstaff and also his light crossbow. Fortunately, he still has his books.
Right.
You also get the note that they're giving you a small benefit of the doubt and not anti-magic shackling the two casters. That are
Please,
full
anti-magic K.
Right. 3. I know magic.
casters. Yes. The two main ones. Not
Yes,
as much
especially
worried
the
about
guy
a
that
bomb.
looks like a demon.
Right. Well,
You are in a large chamber. There is about 45 guards on the first floor, and there is a small dwarven gentleman, gray hair, glasses, full beard done up in braids, and adorned with jewelry, sitting behind a kind of desk.
well, I suppose that's who we talk to. Okay, you want to go tell him what you know? I'll be right behind you. No worries.
Yes, let Kay talk.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm the drow here.
Nothing bad happens when Kay talks.
Ren will walk on the mirrored side from Starry's character.
Mary.
That way, two people are behind Kay,
Is
shoulder
Kay,
to shoulder.
We got this.
is Kay the face of the party? That's what I want to.
Apparently,
Well,
yes.
Apparently, Kay.
You have all the information. We don't.
All right.
And a likelihood to go boom.
Goodness.
Kay walks up to the woman you said.
Man,
Man, okay. Same difference, really. I mean,
for you, because you changed genders.
All the time.
okay. Kay walks up to the man, and is like, excuse
Hey,
me.
speak up!
Okay.
Louder!
Okay. I need to.
Wait,
I need
less stutter.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Kay takes a deep breath.
Coherently, like you were raised properly.
Kay takes a deep breath and just like.
Mary
We
puts
need
a comforting hand on
We
Kay's
need.
arm and nods.
We need to ask for an audience with the queen.
Name, rank, and title?
My name is Kara Racklamore.
Kara Racklamore, okay.
Just
2
Kara.
or 3?
1.
3, got it. Racklamore.
Oh, goodness.
These cheerleaders are amazing.
Sounds like the start of a Lady Gaga song.
Rah, 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 rah.
Racklamore.
I'm an
rank and title?
I'm an adventurer.
Adventurer.
I'm
Is that some weird title in a
I'm-
different land?
I'm seeking an audience on behalf of the commander of the Slice Archipelago.
And so you are from the Slays Archipelago, and you
Oh,
are
I'm
the new
from-
ambassador?
I'm from Penrith, asking for
You're from
something on there.
Penrith.
I'm from here.
You were born
Oh,
here.
No, sorry. This is where I've been staying for the last.
He's like scribbling out everything here. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the Laika, the Northern Wandering Plains.
The northern wandering plains of Laika. Plagued or non-plagued?
Non-plague.
Non-plagued. And what is your noble title?
I don't have one.
Not a noble. All right.
But-
1 minute, please.
Ren pats
He pulls
Kay
out
on the
a
shoulder.
He pulls out a book and starts flipping through it. Nope. And flips again. Nope. Okay. So, I got a spot for you. You ready to write down the time and date?
Sir,
what
this is of utmost importance. A friend of ours is in grave danger.
Do you have paper or do you need paper? Can
Oh,
you even
no.
write?
Sir, there's a chance if we don't find if we don't see the queen like pronto, there's a chance we could be overrun with werewolves because the archipelago has a cure and the commander won't give us
So the
access
commander
if we
is in possession of this cure.
Yes.
And he's trying
The
to sell it.
No. The cure is on the commander's island, and he won't let us onto the island unless we get something from the queen, like a sign, just promising aid in case the werewolves come to there.
Well, if you'd like to meet with her herself, the date is August 10th, 2025. Next adventure spot I have.
Hang on, what was that date?
August
What if
10th, 2025.
what if we had a noble?
7 years time.
What if we had a noble?
Make a date for August 10th. Damn it.
He flips.
No.
Back, Looks. Next noble slot is. Oh well, this is promising. Very promising.
Oh, I don't like the way this sounds.
March 20th of this year.
March 20th. That's.
Is it time that I pulled some strings?
I think
I mean,
we should.
Likewise, you could submit the issue to a council member, and they could bring it up at the council, or
Yeah, we
When's
should.
the next council
Yes. When is this? Do you know?
next Tuesday.
meeting? Ooh.
I don't think we
That's
have
the day.
time.
That's the day after it happens.
Blast.
Is there any council members that would be available to potentially meet with us today?
Don't say Roland, don't say Roland.
That would depend on what their schedules are. They do not reside here.
I have been trying to contact Roland and have been unable to contact him.
Yeah, the next is mind shielding. He swears
Yes,
by
I'm
it.
sure. I'm sure that is the case. Well,
I guess I could go and see him. I mean,
yes,
after all.
I'm going, and of course I'm going with you. Jilon is my
And-
friend too, after all.
I
and
understand,
if
but I
she's
don't think
going
we should
to
all-
Roland, then that means she's taking Kay to Roland.
Nope.
Okay, you're coming with us.
Nope.
Okay.
Mary.
Okay,
Nope.
it's going to be okay. I'm
Nope.
I
gonna
will
be
go
there.
to Roland.
He's headed to the Arcana.
All right.
We don't need everybody showing up at his house. I mean, after all, it is his house.
That's true.
So
Thank you
Don't
for your
worry,
time.
Kay. You will be
He nods.
completely fine.
We'll
Wisdom
try to
saves
get
are
in
not
touch
his
of.
Kay's
with-
already run. Kay's already sprinted at the sound. of
Yeah,
it.
Mary kind of gives the bow. We will attempt to get in contact with the council members we know and get back to you.
Understood. So you
Right.
don't want the appointments then?
Not at this time.
He
I'll keep the
sighs.
appointment for 7. Yeah, I'll keep the appointment for 7 years' time. I don't know what's
And your
going to
name
happen.
is? And what is your name, sir?
Rise,
Rise.
apprentice of Roland.
Last name?
Alia. Mary says.
Noble title?
Sort of.
Does
Which
apprentice to the council member Roland Serpent count?
Not a noble. No, I'm just a commoner. I'd probably have to make a deception roll for that.
Yeah, you do. Again, your noble title.
Rise, just give it to him.
You rolled a 29 insight, by the way.
Bollocks. I don't know what you'd call it.
Well,
son,
I mean,
son, yeah.
you'd be the
It's basically
of House,
just
of House
yeah.
Alea.
Yeah. Lord Rise of House Alia.
Okay. And that is, pardon my assumption, but that is of a drow settlement.
Yeah, you could see that.
He just notes it down. It doesn't, the guards don't look at you any differently than they've looked at anyone else that entered. And you knowing that Penrith is relatively welcome to drow as long as they're not slave traders, you have been pretty much fine and untouched in the city.
So no one looks in this book other than yourself, correct?
The only other person would be the Queen's advisor and a council member if they were wondering who's on the docket.
Alright. Keep that mentally in mind in case my name gets out and I need to kill a fool.
The person most likely, give me an intelligence roll.
An intelligence roll?
Yeah. The person you'd be most likely to realize that would take a note of your name and title is the Spy Master.
There's a Spy Master?
Mm-hmm.
There's always a Spy Master.
Intriguing.
To
What's
try
be
to
rolling?
determine whether or not that way the queen can know if people are coming to try to assassinate her.
So you guys,
Well, I can
Ren,
guarantee
are you going with the others to the Nost, or where are you headed?
Yeah, I was going to the Nost.
I know the two of you are. I'm asking where Ren is going.
I'm guessing Ren will accompany Missy.
Mary.
Mary.
Okay. So, we then pin in on the Fearless Wolf. Oceanus, did you join Ace at the bar, or are you just sitting in the...
Huh?
Did you join Ace at the bar, or are you still sitting at the table by yourself?
I joined Ace, drinking my water.
Okay. So, Ace, you're sitting at the bar, having your milk on the rocks. Max is drinking his water that Carrick has provided for Max. What are you doing, Ace? Epi, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Ace is gonna look at Burke and be like, well, they're off on a wild goose chase. That's actually quite fun. Max, we might go chase wild geese later. But no. I'm looking for work. Are there any bounties? You know, someone to hunt down?
Bounties.
Or even work?
What is this?
I mean, Mr. Rowland is nice enough to let me stay at the Nost, but I kind of want to make sure I earn my keep. You know what I mean?
Now, the only thing,
Bless you.
the only one that I've heard is that there was a group that went to Vir Tatol, Hafsa. The ambassador left yesterday, but he left a note. Pulls it out, puts it down. Whatever group wants to go to the Twin Peaks Inn. She's an elf by the name of Salna Blackmount. Generally, you can hire a ship in the port to get over to the Atoll, but Apparently, she has job for a group of adventurers.
Oh, awesome. Or
Other
that's-
than, I mean, if you're looking for work, I know Misty has a few jobs. Donnan seems to be pretty interested in a couple things as well.
who's that last person?
Donnan, he's
Ace is taking out a notepad and like an ink pen, and he's like, how do you spell it?
Donnan or Misty. He just
I know it's,
smiles.
Misty.
He just smiles at you,
The
taking a little bit of shit out of you.
the other one, you know, the
Donna.
Donnan. Ace kind of looks at Max. You know, that one.
He just takes your notebook and writes it in for you. He's in the northern barracks. They've turned it over to the Sunshield Guild.
Ace nods and then goes, okay, so I'm guessing these people have work for me.
Might I join you?
Yeah, sure, I don't see why not. I mean, Max likes you. He watches Max lick Oceanus' leg as it's cold.
And
And he's
water.
like,
And
I'm
what?
bothering. He's just ignoring the bowl, he's just licking Oceanus' leg.
Is it,
I'm like-
I mean, Oshia spent a good amount of time recently at saltwater, so there's probably a little bit of salt lick going on there too.
He's quite happy. I'm just like, Max likes you.
I pet Max.
Max Wolfs. Woof. But yeah, which one do you want to go to first? The Sunshield guy and Misty are in town.
Misty's closer, Sunshield's are farther.
Yeah, Misty's closer. I know something. I always know something.
Doesn't really matter to me. I have met this Misty, but I don't really know her that well, and I don't know this Donna
Okay.
at all.
How about we just go to them and find out what they have going?
Sounds good.
Okay. So, Ace kind of hops on Max's back and realizes he's hopped onto him backwards as Max starts to ride out through the door, and he's staring at Oceanus as Max goes out the door.
Which one are you
Fair
headed
call.
to?
Misty first because she's closer. Ace lets out a yell at Max. Max! Misty! Right! Left! Right! That's Max runs off towards Misty's shop.
Alright, okay, you went to the Arcana.
Yes, I went to the Arcana.
What are you doing in the Arcana?
Well, I went to the Arcana mostly because Arcana is my safe.
Okay.
And I heard, I wanted to, Kay heard about the one older man.
You know his name.
Darn it, what was his name? It was mentioned. Darn it. It was mentioned yesterday at the start of the one.
Yep, and what was his name?
I'm trying to remember. I'll think about it in a moment. You can skip my turn for now.
Okay. So, Rise, Mary, and Ren, you make your way back across the city into Paramount Square as you knock on the door of the Nos, I take it?
Sure,
Well,
Ren,
she'll
will
let
you...
Rise do that.
Yeah.
You knock on the door of the Nos. Doesn't seem to be a response.
Let me try again.
Thaumaturgy on Rise's knock.
To make it louder,
Yep.
Boom! What the hell?
you hear footsteps.
Got somebody's attention.
I'm gonna go and stand behind Rin.
I'd stand behind a few more things than just run.
Yeah, because he's a glass cannon.
The
Mary
door
stands
opens
beside
up.
Rise.
A grizzled-looking human gentleman opens the door The fuck do you want?
Hello.
We don't want any, and closes the door.
Ren uses
I
the
need to talk
face
to
of his staff
He
to stop
doesn't
it.
know Ren.
Wait!
Is your staff
I need
magical?
to talk to Roland.
Yes.
Okay. The DC's hired.
Shillelagh.
You didn't cast it yet. So it is not
Okay.
currently magical.
It is not currently magical.
Aha! Now I know his name.
18. It cracks. Slightly. Doesn't break, but it cracks.
Right, I need to... Rise and I need to talk to Roland as soon as we can.
Who the hell are you?
My name is
I'm
Maureen
Roland
Laura.
the Princess.
Yes,
I'm aware of you.
I just so happen to be Roland the Princess's best friend, and the friend of the poor werewolf that you guys have locked up.
She's loud. Especially at night.
You're my best friend.
Yes!
It's fucking news to me. Anyway,
Shut up. Mary's just like, dude.
Ren
You
leans over
really-
closer to the two, and he's like,
He's
"You're
still
my
holding.
only friends."
He's still holding the door closed and looks. He isn't in his office and he isn't upstairs.
do you know whereabouts my mentor could be?
He just shrugs. He touches the green pearl. Roland? I don't even know why I tried that. Zoe pops her head out from the second story. Hi, Rise! And she waves.
Oh, hey Zoe.
She's like, I get a
Nice.
day off. Roland and Hope are gone.
Oh, well, that's a dilemma.
I guess we'll have to look at it another way. Have yourself a good day. And,
Right.
see you, Zoe.
Bye, Rise!
Hi! Mary waves too, just cause she can.
Zoe would wave back and closes the window. Griffin looks at the snaps on the door. Do I need to break that or are you going to pull it out?
If you could kindly open the door a little bit.
He opens it so you can pull it out.
Ren goes in and pulls it out. He wasn't going
And
to
then
be
he
able
slams it. It closed.
to. Kinder than most people that I've met in this town.
Right, so...
Griffin's kind of crotchety. He doesn't get out much.
Kintasin to Gotia.
That was...
Undercommon.
And he said what?
That's not appropriate for Twitch.
DM it to me.
So she can slap you.
Yeah. Shall we just roll damage now?
So what is your next point of investigation?
So yeah, we're probably gonna make our way back to the...
The Council of the Wolf was the other
The wolf.
location.
The wolf. The wolf.
Alright.
That's
So
right.
we will go check in on Kay as apparently he's finally looked at his notes.
Yes. Drennan Kale. Name. Correct?
Correct?
Is Headmistress Odaxi around?
Generally about, yeah.
When I see her, I would like to ask her about Drennan Kale and if it's possible if I could talk to him.
Who are you?
Oh, it's me. Hey.
Oh, you learned illusion magic. All to
No.
yourself, very good spell.
No, I wild magic.
You really should sign up for Wild Magic for Beginners. You know that, right?
Wait, you have that?
She points to the list of classes.
Oh my goodness. He's
There's
like
also,
mind blown.
There's like Sorcerer 101, there's Wizard for Dummies, there's Warlocks, How Not to Lose Your Soul. There's Arcane Tricksters, The Art of Pranks. There's a number of different classes here in the Arcana.
My goodness.
So you got your staff stuck in a door.
You got your staff stuck in a door by an angry, looking what looks like to be a fighter. How not to have your head taken?
Hey, at least his
It just
head is still
appears.
attached.
It just appears there at the bottom. Well, looks like we have a new class.
He's gonna look over. I'll sign up. I'll sign up.
She starts writing your name down. Your age?
24.
24. Well, you will be the oldest student in class.
Okay.
By about 20 years.
Oh.
We like to teach the kids early here, the ones with the arcane gifts that are a little bit harder to control because, you know, sometimes people might burn down taverns. At least that's never happened to you.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
That shade.
Oh, wait. Roland told me about that.
Kay, like, looks away, and if Kay could blush, he probably would be blushing.
Wait, would the lady even recognize him now?
He told her who she is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's gonna be so awkward calling Kay a she now. Anyway, Kay's gonna look over and be like, can I speak to Mr. Kale?
Very few people speak to Kale. I can see if he has time to meet with you. Oh, wait here and try not to burn anything, please.
Okay.
Or change into a different race. And she walks away.
Wild magic. Gotta love it.
Alright, so we'll now transition down to Oceanus and Ace.
Can you hear?
Yes.
So Ace bursts into Misty's bar backwards on Max.
Misty says, hello, Max. Jaren just laughs.
Max kind of does a circle, and Ace is like, "Hi, Misty. I've got a question.
Hi, Ace.
You got work?
A few notices on the board. We have the one should be social. You may or may not know there was a number of issues caused by a group of adventurers that headed to the Merciful Wife Tavern. However, the adventuring population could really use that tavern extra money and jobs.
Ace nods, like, yeah. Adventurers, thankfully I'm a detective.
And you're one of the best we have. I talked to Merlin. There's, he may have uncovered some information about that dead solar that was found.
Ace is just nodding, all of this going over his head.
A dead solar?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait. Oceanus is like...
Uncovered in the north. They were trying to dig it up.
A dead solar.
Yes.
Oceanus completely flummoxed. He's like, missed his given earlier. He's like blinking rapidly. Whoa, wait, what? We should go see him. I look at Ace.
Ace is kind of weighing up the options, and he's like, maybe we could go to the other tavern.
That's because you're the note keeper, Firefly. That's why you remember all of this information.
I mean, I'm just saying. Merlin creeps me out. It's like he can read my mind.
He probably can.
I think when it comes to Ace, everyone.
Wizards are.
Ace, you hear a voice in your head. It sounds angry.
I didn't do it.
Ace.
I didn't do it. I think.
Next time you see Max take a dump in the upstairs floor, do not also take a dump next to him. It is Griffin's voice, very perturbed.
Ace is like, That was totally not Max or me. That was someone else. It was the creepy drow. That's it. It was the creepy drow.
Rude. That is so rude.
He's never been upstairs. And it was outside your door. You drew your name in it.
Ew.
You have no evidence. Go away, grumpy voice. Where's a nice voice when you need them?
You hear Crystal's voice over the pearl. It's okay, Ace. Just clean it up next time.
Okay, nice voice. For everyone else in the conversation, all you're hearing is what Ace is saying.
Yeah, you guys are just hearing Ace's parts of it.
He's literally standing facing a wall, talking aloud.
Misty's laughing hysterically, as is Jaren, as they both have green pearls.
Oceanus is the only one who doesn't know what's going on.
No, I mean there's a couple people in the shop.
Oh, then everyone else is kind of like, wait, what?
Mental function is such a terrible state of affairs.
But yeah, Ace turns around and goes, I think we should.
Donan also has a couple leads that he's trying to hire people out for.
Roland?
Donan.
Oh, Godden?
No,
Donan.
Roland took
Sunshield.
Roland somehow tricked Throd into taking all the jobs he had on his desk, and he put them in a basket labeled Throd's to-do list.
Ace actually laughs because he's seen that list of jobs, and he's like,
It's a very large basket tacked to the wall.
That's funny. Maybe we go check with Dolan. That Sunshine fellow.
Oceanus wants to argue, but because he really wants to talk about the solar, but he's wise enough to know that it's best to get all our options in paper.
Ace manages to hop on the right way this time, and like, forward, Max. We have Griffin to piss off. I mean, we have to go find jobs.
I bow to Misty and walk out.
She waves, they're here if you need them. And goes back to tending to the shop. So, Mary, Rise, and Ren, you walk back into the Fearless Wolf. You see no Kay, and you see no Ace or Oceanus.
Well, it's good to know the team is on the same mindset.
Bartender, a milk.
No.
He pours the milk and puts it on the counter.
Ren goes ahead and pays for it because he does not want to end up being on the receiving end of the weapons behind the bar.
If Roland has gone out, then where would he have gone?
Garrick looks generally somewhere no one can find him.
Hang on. Perrin mentioned a while back. Excuse me for a moment. Rise is going to go outside, and Perrin mentioned something about thieves can't symbols.
Oh, the roof runs, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on the roof runs before?
No, I never have.
Okay. Give me a perception and an acrobatics.
It's gonna go swimming.
This is gonna go one of two ways.
This is to see how well. Alright, he's following them pretty well. He's seeing the
Okay.
marks from house to house.
And you say acrobatics?
What?
Yep.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, bollocks.
When Mirth went through, you said they were 10 nothing.
Because you perceptioned and you didn't meet the DC. Perrin pointed it out. You never talked to Perrin about it. You got there's people that lived in the city. Or if you were to ask Carrick would have told you where the roof run is. Mirth didn't have reliable talent. Rolled like a 12. When he was looking. So you are level 11, correct? All thief.
I am.
So you managed not to bust your ass repeatedly. But it's not graceful. I mean, the roof run leads all across the city. It could take you hours to cover the entire area.
Now the symbols, are they like just like arrows pointing?
Yeah, they're
or what are
basically
they?
little arrows of where the path goes. Because if you were to just free run, some of the DCs on the acrobatics are pretty legit. Like you're talking 25, 30.
Oh gee.
What is he looking for on the roof?
Probably rolling somewhere.
Because what I'm thinking is, if he is, you know, the sneaky rogue that he is, and he sneaked off, then what's the only way to find him?
Roland
Well,
has not left
obviously-
the knob. I'll tell you that.
The NOS door is just locked and he has
No, he's just in the hot springs.
relaxing and
Skinny dipping.
No, him and Hope are playing in the hot springs.
I was gonna say, is there like a rubber duck floating across the
Yes, yes. Someone's crackling.
sorry.
I was seeing the daunting DC 30 acrobatics check did not bust my ass.
You have a modifier of +8.
So you're gonna try and jump from like the elegant star to like the other end over there. All right, give it to me.
You wish. I'm going home.
Give me another acrobatics.
Oh, here we go.
You're running the opposite way. Mary and Ren, you hear a thud. As Rise, you just don't quite make the jump going back up, the height difference. And you like slam into the wall, but you get your hands up so you didn't fall. And you're just holding on to the roof of the Fearless Wolf at the back.
Could you ping where he is?
He's literally like
Like right here?
Yeah.
So if I turned around and looked out the door, I could.
There's
Mary
a-
just looks at it and like, Rise, what are you doing?
You don't see him. Rise, you see the window open? And like a head sticks out? And then they shake their head at you, close their window, and pull the blinds back.
Oh, I'm gonna get done for being a peeping Tom.
And you make your way back down the front of the Fearless Wolf and in.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was a dead end.
Carriglix didn't quite make the jump, huh?
You have no
No,
idea.
he did not. I heard the thud from out here. In here, brain.
Do you need help, my friend?
With what?
Everything.
You want to go up, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Carrick
Not
takes a step
anymore.
back.
Famous last words.
Let's, how about you just sit there and drink your milk?
Right, so what are we doing?
When the warlock says, "Are you sure?"
I think it's best if we wait for the others to return. Hopefully they'll have got answers.
Alright. Well, I can't send to them to see where the heck they are, so.
You can guess sending at a higher level. It just doesn't give you any benefits. So would you like to send someone? Sorry.
Sure, I'll send it at 4th.
Okay. Mark one of your 4th level spell slots down.
Did it? She'll send to Oceanus. Right. Okay, you were right. Wild Goose Chase. Any jobs?
You're like almost out of the city at this point, Oceanus. Going through the gates towards the Sun Shields Guild. You get to respond. 25 words or less, Oceanus.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was asking that. 25 words only.
Or less.
Okay. So, checked Misty's 2 potentials there. On our way to a guild hall called. Out of character. What's exactly what's called
Sun
again? Sun
Shields
Shield.
Exploration Guild.
Sun Shield's expiration yield, and that's like 17. So
Yep.
that's that.
I may not have seen you, but I could tell you were counting on your fingers.
Ace.
I counted on my fingers on stream.
Ace.
I
Ace, looked
counted my
at,
fingers.
Ace looks slow at Giannis and is like, seriously, why are you talking aloud like that? It's creepy.
Okay, Mary relays this to the rest of the group. Well, should we go?
You did say we're adventurers, and so did Kay.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys, let's go.
I don't exactly feel like running on rooftops anytime soon.
Both of you give me investigation. We'll say histories. All three of you history checks.
All three of us, history checks.
Too bad Kay's not there. He has proficiency.
And I know Jack
16.
shit.
And a nat 1. Starry, you're like, there's no guild hall around here. That's the Nost. Rise, you just don't know. Ren, you don't know one in the city walls.
Well, she'd probably ask Carrick where that is.
She doesn't even know that there. She thinks there isn't one though. Why would she ask if
Well,
she doesn't think there isn't
Because that's what she was told. Even if she doesn't believe herself, she doesn't mean she won't ask about it.
Outside the walls.
In what direction, Carrick?
He points.
Gotcha. Come on, guys.
Ren finishes off his milk, sets down the glass, and gets ready to follow.
one? Rip Kay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Adaxi comes back. He has a few minutes that he's willing to speak with you.
Yes. Yay.
Rather interested you're a Dragonborn.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Okay.
She kind of leads you up towards a couple of floors where you've never been before. Mute yourself if you're not talking. And opens kind of this large door.
Okay.
There is an office. It looks like had just been cleaned for the first time in a long time.
All right.
And,
Oh,
a desk.
that's all. No person. I'll
No,
take it.
there's a glass window, and the chair seems to be looking out at it.
I'm gonna look around. Is there a seat on the other side of the desk that I could sit
There
in?
is.
If then I'll take a seat and kind of pat my look around a little bit.
The chair slowly spins, and he kind of leans on his desk. Kara, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, you wished to meet with me.
Yes, sir. I have a question.
I potentially can give you the answer to that question.
Sir, I'm looking for a cure or a curse my family has.
What curse would that be?
It was a curse. We were cursed by a djinn, an Efreet, generations ago. Yes.
Interesting individuals, really.
Yeah. Cursed my family. We can't speak unless we've heard the words that day. I managed. Crystal managed to cure me, but only
And
because
you're worried about your potential children.
I'm worried about my children, my mother.
And where is this mother of yours?
She's still back in Leica.
Oh, did she survive the apparent plague?
I don't know.
But you're here.
I was here at the time. They were quarantined. I couldn't get back.
Interesting.
They've just released the quarantine, but I need to find a way to.
Do you know the name of this woman? Of this Jinn Ifrit?
I don't. I only know what I was told by my mother. my mother's helper, Professor Sterling.
The name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you want to go home?
I need to find a cure first, and I feel like my answers are here.
Well, I mean, if you knew the name of the djinn, I could summon it.
I don't know the name. I know it's a djinn, and I know it's a noble.
I mean, the other option is to travel to the City of Brass. Likely where he'd be.
Isn't that dangerous for us?
Well, it could be. It depends on how you like the heat. It is the plane of fire, of course.
Yeah. I'm looking for a way to travel there without suffering the effects from the environment.
I would suggest getting fire resistance potions or armor or any magical
Okay,
enchantments
well,
with fire resistance.
Kay has elemental adept fire resistant automatically, but he needs a way to spread that amongst his party. If he brings any.
Which is what he just told me.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay. 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 Thank you. We could summon it. Like, how do we get it? How do we cure it though?
Well, likely, your curse was the result of greed, to be fair.
Okay.
Ifrits have the power to grant wishes.
Yes.
A spell in which there's massive consequence, depending on your wording.
Okay.
Your family likely wished for something, and the wish turned into a curse. Your family would have been rewarded with whatever it was they asked for.
Okay.
However, I would greatly suggest not using the wish to try and cure the curse.
I wasn't going to.
He nods.
Okay. He takes a deep breath and he like. Thank you for your time.
Hi.
sir.
You know what? I do have a question for you, if you would be so
Yes,
kind
yes.
to indulge.
Yes.
Have you seen lizard folk about the city?
Yes.
Do you know where he's residing?
Um.
I wish to have a conversation with him.
And Kay doesn't know why he's looking.
Nope.
Nope, not at all. So what Kay would say would probably be along the lines of, well, he traveled with me and my party to the Slice Archipelago yesterday, and he kissed me, and it was very rude.
So a lover?
Oh. No, he just kissed me. It was very rude. But I don't know where he's staying.
Roll deception.
He doesn't. He saw him in the wolf a few times, he said.
He knows that he's been staying in the wolf.
He
'Cause
said
you're
he saw him in
staying
the wolf a few times. Okay.
He's residing there, you know that. You know that he
okay.
doesn't have he just showed up. He is staying in the wolf. He doesn't know.
Okay. And then he wouldn't have said that. He would have said, I've seen him in the wolf. I've seen him in the wolf. He's probably staying there.
Well, thank you.
Do you why do you want to know about him?
He's very interesting.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He is. Then I have many more things to take care of today. If you would excuse yourself.
Thank you. Can I ask you for help later when I decide to go to the city?
If I have time, I can send you
Of
there. I
course.
know of a 2 circles inside the city that I can send you to.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. When you have time, of course. Thank you.
Kind of spins back around.
Yep.
You
Kay's
feel a
gonna head up.
surge of arcane energy.
Oh
You
boy.
it's not towards you. He's
Oh.
whatever he's doing. He's either working on a spell or manipulating magic.
That's some shady shit.
Yeah, that is.
But yeah, Kay's gonna nod a little bit and he's gonna walk outside and head to the wolf.
Okay.
Cause
Kay hits the wolf.
no one told him where to go.
So Ace and Oceanus, because you would get there first by a good amount. You guys arrive at the. Actually, we'll even change the backdrop.
Ooh. We get the music as well.
You guys walk into this place. There is. Just getting to the actual channel. There is a human male, about 6 foot tall, little over 6 foot, dirty blonde hair, kind of pulled back and almost braided behind his head, short on the sides, full beard, standing behind this counter. And he looks up and says, "Welcome, both or 3 of you."
Hello there.
Well, it's only
Ace?
right now. It's Ace, Max, and because they would get there first because they didn't have to go back to the wolf.
Plus, they have serious movement speed.
Yeah, between Max and
Yeah.
Oceanus, if they're moving, they're moving.
Boom.
Ace looks at Oceanus and then looks at the man and goes, "Work."
Yes, we understand this is an adventurer's guild. We were wondering if there was any.
Well, we're not an adventurers guild per se. We hire adventurers to assist in digs and other sorts of things. But there's some work. May I ask your names?
Ace.
My name is Tarek, but most nobody's Oceanus.
This is Max.
Nice to meet you, Ace, Max, and Tarek. I'm Lartle. I will, hold on 1 second, Ace. The door in the back kind of opens up. There's a female dwarf that walks out. About 4 feet, 4 inches tall. Bright blonde hair. It's kept in a single braid. But there's a small bit of jewelry adorning it. And no, female dwarfs do not have beards, since we're going to get there. She's about 190 years old. But looks like she's worked. She's not,
The first thing, Ace, Oceanus, you see this like glaze go over in Ace's eyes, and he starts monologuing. That's when I saw her. She was blonde, beautiful, deadly. This dwarf had it all.
Legs
And
up
she
to
was
here.
walking towards me. Did she have a job? I don't know.
I kind
All
of
I
like.
do know is I could get lost in those eyes.
I kind of frown and like, hello, Ace, and I wave my hand in front of his face.
Ace then looks over at Oceanus. What are you standing here for? I'm gonna ride Max over like, hello.
She's
I'm
trying
looking-
to hold back a laugh.
I'm looking at the bartender and the dwarf. I'm like, did y'all see that, or is it just me?
They both give you a nod. Can I don't have a job for you. I can get Donna though.
That would help. I mean, I'm just going around seeing what works around. So I'm staying at the map
Desirous.
right now.
I'm Desirous.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ace Frost, and this is Max. Max, best behavior. Stop drooling. Max,
Tarek, pleasure, man.
Pleasure as well. She says, please, give me a minute and you'll see if Don has time to meet with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She goes back to the doors. A few minutes later, she returns with a 5 foot tall dwarf coal black hair, almost fitting for like a hill dwarf. A little older, you can tell, than Desirous. His face shows the signs of a well-earned and hard-fought life prior to the guild. He dresses in fine clothes, but they seemingly are unfit for his rugged physique. He looks a little like uncomfortable being dressed up. Hey, let's show. Well, you're all new faces. I'm Don and Sunshield.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. I thought it cut out.
And about this time, the other three will arrive.
My name is Pleasure Dawn and Mr. Sunshield, and my name is Tarek Roseever.
Hello, I'm Ace, Max, and oh great, they found us.
I kind of...
act like it's such a disappointment.
Well, I
I
mean,
look-
it was a great game of hide and seek that they found us.
I look at them and like my face is neutral, but there you kind of might see a little bit of sympathy in the eye when I ask, "Any luck?"
Nada.
He nods.
Unfortunate, but
Ace just looks at the man and goes, "You have work," and the blaze happens over like again, and it's like, maybe he has work, maybe he doesn't, maybe he's her old man, or maybe, just maybe, this is the person who will kill me finally. Who knows?
He starts to laugh at the old man part, and then gets deadly serious as like the man to kill you.
who's gonna
And-
kill you?
and then
Why
Ace
would anyone kill
Stares at
you?
him and goes, "I'm looking for work."
We're all looking for work.
I have one job that just came off, though it's not on this continent.
Oh?
What continent is it on?
Yedria.
Remind me again, because I can't look at the map at the moment. That's like a...
It's a little ways away.
Oh.
As some things have been said, there's quite a few temples and ancient dig sites. Yedria's ancient temple to Pelor.
Oh?
We went over our research, and there seems to be nothing of plague there, but there's a small chance that we can find a book that will give us locations of the other ancient temples, but I can't be sure that you will be able to, find anything. We
I
don't
see.
know if this ties in to the herald which showed up, or is completely separate of the fact. But either way, this location could assist us in the overall.
Oceanus will cough briefly. He was like, and look to the others. Like, I have heard people speak of this herald, but I don't really know details. Would someone fill me in?
Mary fills him in.
No, I mean actually fill him in.
You
Well
actually
played.
have to RP it, yeah. It's an RP game.
Well, from what I've heard, one night while I was sleeping, there came a woman by the name of Selena to the tavern, and she... Well, one, she destroyed one of the tables. And
I was wondering
two...
about that.
Yeah, and two, she threatened our friends.
Then her... How? What way?
She threatened that she would desecrate temples all across the world. And that we would be last.
And I turned it on, and this book we may potentially find a book to find these temples first?
That's the potential inside, yes. The
Then we
potential
must-
is you could run into the heralds as well. That's
Ace-
something
Ace-
I don't know.
Ace puffs out his chest and is like, "Then you need a detective."
Then we must do this at once. There'll be no time to waste.
But what of Julon?
We
Don't
must have
worry.
faith.
Busy scratching herself in the basement. I think she might have fleas.
We must have faith that our friend. We have many friends. Some who we know are working on this. We must have faith that they will succeed. And faith and believe that it is her destiny to not be struck with her affliction for her life.
I pray to the gods that you're right, Oceanus.
So, just all of you then. And you're heading there now.
Should we find Kay? Where is he, by the way? Or she?
Oh no, I'm not heading there now. I'm going to Merlin.
We could always check the Arcana. She's been there a lot lately.
I wonder if this solar has anything to do with this.
Solar.
These heralds.
Solar.
That's what I said.
You said
So
solar.
Donan asks what
Um,
solar.
This guy called Merlin, gnome, wizard, really powerful. I think he can read minds. Has been investigating a dead solar, apparently. Ace says. Then pauses and goes, "Yeah. No. I'm just about to go talk to him now."
Okay.
How about we get the information from him first, and then we'll come back and do this. It shouldn't take that long.
Ace actually goes, maybe I can give him your contact details, tell him where you are. You could two can meet and have a, conversation.
I should also mention one other thing. Depending on how you carry yourselves in Old Haven, there may be opportunity for you there as well.
That's lovely. However, how are they towards Drow and half-elves?
Yedra's races generally don't fight amongst each other.
Alright, that is
They
what I
have-
needed to know.
They have enough to contend with by living on the continent itself.
I see.
Ace is gonna look to the group and be like, "Okay then, since you found us and you've caught up, can you keep up?" And
Well,
he
of course.
barrels with Max out the door, laughing manically.
I turn to the group and say, "You go find Kay, because we will need his help, or her help. I will go with Ace and Merlin's. I'll get it right eventually, I swear."
I can't even get it right half the time.
Does that sound? We will meet up back here. I'm speaking to the other three left in the group. Am I muted?
No, we heard you.
Okay.
Yeah, I
as a
said
DM,
very
I
well.
have nothing to say.
Ace is gone, so he can't respond.
I just waited. I was waiting for them to respond, so I didn't hear. Oh, okay, he takes off after Ace, and I could probably keep up. How fast does Ace move?
It's not Ace you have to worry about, it's Max.
It's Max. Max
Or
is 100
Max.
around if he's double moving.
I can move the same now.
He can actually triple move because
Oh, help
I-
action.
cause
Yeah,
I can use
150.
Max.
If I spend a couple of key points, I can catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
And then-
they're
Rensley's way to be able to keep up would be if he ended up calling up a phantom steed, but that's going to take a while because it's a ritual.
you can also be casted as a spell slot. But so yeah, they dart off and the three of you are like and start running after them. Back towards you guys are going to find Kay, right?
Yeah.
And you were headed to the Arcana?
Well, that's
where
where
you
we
were
think. That's where
In
we
character,
think
that's
she
where
is.
you believe you were going. So we will
Yes.
split the party again. Three of you
It's
can
social
have
one
fun.
shots. Social one shots. The only time splitting the party is okay idea.
Not always. Sometimes you end up getting drunk and waking up next to a very muscular half female, half orc called Greta, and no memory of what happened the night beforehand.
Or potentially get dragged off by a big black dragonborn.
I do not want to hear your stories about the
It's
half
okay.
orc.
Yes.
You're in the wolf.
Yes.
Carrick's just looking at you.
I'm gonna look around. Where'd everyone go?
Apparently off to find adventure.
Oh. Do you know where they went to find adventure?
Sunshields Guild. Out of town.
Unshield. Okay, how far out of town? Like what direction?
Take you about a half hour to get there.
Okay, thank you. And Kay is going to walk out of the wolf.
Give me a history check, because you didn't ask where.
He did ask where.
Yes, out of town is a large area.
I think there's 2 ways of leaving town, as far as I know.
Give me an intelligence check.
Aha!
Okay? History.
Yeah.
You've been to the academy before.
Yes. Oh no, he has not. He's not actually been. He's been to the Arcana numerous times.
You know
Not the
the
academy.
academy is out the northwestern gate.
Walking out when I see them running past to get to the.
No, because this is all
No,
happening.
okay.
They're leaving.
I say. At the western gate then.
You going out the western?
Huh?
I mean, Kay
Well-
knows the academy is out the western gate.
Hmm.
You could choose to turn around and go back inside and ask correct. That is an option.
He could. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Okay, so where is it again? Where exactly?
Outside the city.
But what direction?
He points.
Okay, I'm going to. Well, okay, thank you. And I head there, I guess.
Okay,
In
so
the direction he points.
you guys would meet here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Kate. We were just
Hey,
looking for you.
Ace just blurs by.
Yeah, they sprint by you.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Kate,
Bye-bye.
we were just looking for you.
Oh, hi.
Cause we found an adventure. You want to come?
Sure. What is
Sweet.
it?
We're headed to a continent, and there's apparently a dead solar that we gotta investigate.
Solars are bad. Well, solars are strong. Well, solars are.
Solar.
Yes. So those are
Solars.
solar. And we should probably go see what's going on.
Okay.
So, Ace and
Thanks.
Oceanus, you make
I-
your way to Merlin's.
Skid to a halt.
Do I crash into the door set? Is it locked?
The door is not locked. But hold on. I will play a song for stream.
Can you tell me what song you're playing? Because I probably know it.
As you guys open the door, it's
I'm gonna go
you
on.
just hear, "I'm too sexy," as Merlin is strutting around his shop.
Ace
Complying
watches him.
no advantage to you at all.
Yeah, Ace watches him, slowly gets down off Max, and then copies his movements, standing behind
Give me a
him.
performance check.
Second.
He's also walking around bare chested.
Yeah, Ace will take off his top and stuff, and also join in.
What are you doing, Oceanus, as all this is happening?
I'm observing, leaning on my staff.
God damn
Actually,
it,
you know
Ace.
what? You know what? Let's see how this goes. Oh, damn. I'm kind of like. Wrong.
I'm not as bad as Oceanus.
He's noticed
I've-
both of you, but he's still going with it.
I
And
was
he's
so-
just shredding up and down. And then Oceanus trips, falls, takes out Ace, and the ethereal music stops. And he just looks at both of you and says, "You both need practice."
Ace looks up at him and goes, I don't know what came over me. I heard the music and I had to join in.
Enchanting, isn't it?
Amazing.
Is that a pun?
And he just looks at you.
We're here about Solar. Find out what's going on. Also to tell you that the Sunshield Guild have found temples to Pelor and whatnot in some other continent. And
Ace! I have to introduce
Yeah. Yes, this is Ace.
you.
He gestures to Max. He gestures to Max.
He knows
and
Ace
this
is
is
Max.
Wait, hang on. He gestures to Max. And this is Max. And I'm Ace.
He just claps. You see a 7'6" Goliath walk out from the back room. My apprentice! He shall be selling items when I'm indisposed.
Nice to meet you, apprentice.
He barely can stand up in the store. He's got a pair of very
What's your-
small spectacles.
What is your name, sir? Or is it a sir?
Yes, it is a man.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Ogden, and I'm very excited to have deals.
Nice to meet you, Aganda.
It's a pleasure, and I hold out my hand to shake it.
Yeah, like this huge mitt kind of grabs your hand, and like your whole body shakes as he shakes you. He's completely unaware of his entire
Ace.
of his strength, and Merlin walks over and like gets on his tippy toes and then starts levitating. Still, on the tippy toes, it whispers into his ear, "He was raised by gnomes, so he thinks he's a gnome," and then levitates back down.
This story sounds familiar. Where's Slade?
Shut up.
No.
I was,
You're forgetting the
that
most
made-
obvious person. Wait, where's Ember?
I was thinking of Mirth, but whatever.
God, can anyone be raised normally?
No, and all the small towns and villages must be raided and pillaged and burned. No one can have a happy childhood. No
Everyone-
one.
Everyone
No,
must
my
have the
character-
curses.
Two of my characters had a very happy childhood.
Welcome to D&D. Everything's at peace. There's not a single monster in sight. Let your adventure begin.
Yay!
They're hiding under the rock.
You go
Ace-
see him. He just sits behind the counter on this tiny stool. His knees almost in his neck.
Did Merlin also tell Ace about the whole gnome thing?
No, because he knows your inner monologue.
Oh, okay. Ace is gonna stare at Merlin and go, "Yeah." For an apprentice, I still think the actual teacher is more scary than the apprentice. Like he can read every thought in my head.
Yes, I can.
All three of them.
But yes, he starts to get nervous and get stressed. We're here about the Solar. Also to inform you that Sunshield have found temples to Pelor and stuff.
Oh, I know.
and- yeah, there might be a connection. You might
I had
want to talk.
pancakes this morning.
Oh, I want pancakes now.
He snaps
Max.
his finger. A plate of pancakes shows up, and he hands it to you. Covered in
Ace, shut
butter
up.
and syrup.
Ace just sits down in the corner and he's like, "Nah." Starts to eat pancakes.
He snaps his fingers. A plate appears for Max.
Max sits down next to Ace,
Yeah.
and the two of them are just sitting in the corner eating pancakes.
Pancakes for you as well.
No, thank you. But
You're a
I'm-
creep,
Ace
man,
Ace
that's-
actually looks up and glares at Oceanus and like, accept the pancakes.
I
Do
had
not-
pancakes this morning.
This kind gesture from this scary, scary wizard.
Wizards aren't scary. At least he seems nice.
Have you met the old man?
I'm looking at him right now.
No, he's talking about the
No,
Huggles
he
character,
never-
though, man.
The
Oh.
the
Oh yeah, whatever happened to him?
he's still alive.
He's around. He's around.
Hopefully he's burning in hell.
Okay.
Um,
But okay, fine. He'll accept the plate, but then he'll say, "But so I'm confused. How can a solar be dead? Aren't those things immortal?"
No. Well, they live very long lifespans. They're not immortal. And any celestial can be killed. Hell, gods can die.
I had not read of such a thing.
Well, generally because those who try to kill gods die as well.
So, what have you discovered of this solar?
That they were trying to pour necromancy into him and kind of create an undead solar. One they could potentially control.
That's
It's
would not be,
terrifying.
that'd not be pleasant.
Ace.
No,
Ace
no, not at all.
It's fucking terrifying.
A beard of pancakes, basically, because whatever crumbs that have fallen from his mouth have just stuck to him because they're so syrupy. He looks up and goes, would they actually be able to control it? I mean, solars are powerful. I mean, you bring a solar back from the dead, would it not retain something? Would it not kind of, I don't know, go berserk and try to kill them too?
Well, they are a manifestation of the god's power. The temple itself is of a dead god, so I mean, in theory, given enough power or the right sort of marshal of undead, it would be feasible.
Ace actually raises an eyebrow and goes, "Wait, if they bring back a solar, right? If it's a manifestation of a god's power." He looks at Max. Do you think that Max thinks that he wants to know, would that bring back the god? Potentially.
I mean, in theory, there was a vacancy filled. I would doubt that it would bring back the god itself.
Do we
But
know
it is
what?
possible. I mean, it would have to find out.
Do we know what the name of this dead god was and who? Was
That I have not quite finalized yet, unfortunately. But, I mean, we have...
Ace then goes, which are the latest gods? Or the newest gods? Because you said a vacancy was filled. If a vacancy
yes, it could
was
have been filled. It could have been filled by a god already, who's just expanded his domain, or a demigod could have risen. But that's what we don't know yet. There is a small offshoot island that had similar markings I heard about that we could send a group to. Though, based on the first, you could run into either people from the north or denizens that are not friendly.
And what would we? I'm sorry. What would we find on this island?
Potentially more information about the god itself. There's more. This small temple was actually dedicated to the solar itself, and not of the god.
Okay.
Why would they dedicate a temple to a solar? Unless either they were very, 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 very scary, or they were very, 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 very popular.
I mean, solars are the right hands of the gods. I mean, it would make sense. Even if,
I mean, if
still show reverence.
I mean, Ace is trying to comprehend this. He's like, gods just don't go away. I mean, if they have followers, they have believers, right? Which means the god's there.
You can
He
still kill a
actually-
god that has followers.
Then why haven't we heard of
a group of, I don't know, a religion with a dead god.
Perhaps they never realized their god was gone?
You notice something as important as your god being dead.
Well, I mean, like,
many believe in the world that Hieronymus is dead.
I mean, for a start, I mean, gonna be straight up with you. If a god dies, don't their clerics stop getting powers?
No, that would assume that other will say, and he's searching for the right verbiage. They would say those that are tricksters or those that would prey on faithful wouldn't be able to deceive them.
Oh, demons.
Demons, other powerful beings, archfey, etc. Could potentially lend that power to them. Unfortunately, them not knowing that their souls would be forfeit.
Ace kind of looks worried now, going, wait, what if all the gods are dead and we just don't know it yet?
I can very much tell you all the gods are not dead.
Well, at least we know for a fact that Almeida is still around.
Are you sure? Have you ever seen Almeida?
Yes.
I mean, no.
Yes.
I'm his actual form.
Yes.
Yes.
He appeared when Freya did it on the docks.
Roll me. Ace doesn't believe you.
Wrong persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, too bad Kay's not there.
Ooh.
It's
Alright,
okay,
Ace.
you can kill that one.
A wisdom save?
Perrin looks at Slade through the fourth wall.
Sev, a wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh no, wisdom.
Does he automatically get disadvantage because Ace?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he hasn't convinced you.
Too bad I'm not there. Just,
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, that's fine.
You don't think he's lying, but you're not convinced.
It's probably just a figment of your imagination. Unlike my voices are real.
You mean
Voices
Merlin's
actually are
voice.
real.
Anywho. So, we apparently have two paths before us at the moment. We could go with Sun Shield. Then Sun Shield and find this temple and potentially find this book with other temple. Or we can go to this island and find information on this god. Both, I think, are important, but in my personal opinion, finding that book is slightly more important.
Ace then says, we could also, I don't know, go to a tavern, make nice with the tavern owner, and potentially get more jobs.
Jobs won't matter if the world is gone.
I will counter that with, life always finds a way.
I will counter that with more pancakes. And Ron starts eating.
Ace actually holds up an empty plate like, more pancakes.
He snaps finger, more beer.
Ace looks happy and sits down.
Magic
I'm
pancake.
staying here.
So, where was the other group headed? The wolf or where?
We're probably gonna go find the others.
Alright, so you guys
Well-
make your way to Merlin's as they knew where you were going. And they walk in as Ace, Max, and Merlin are eating pancakes, and Oceana is standing with a plate of pancakes.
Mary's stomach growls. She hasn't eaten
Ace
today.
waves.
I hand the pancakes to her. I haven't eaten them.
Thank you, Oceanus.
Well, it looks like we were all on the same track.
And quite a social gathering.
Hello, Merlin.
I quickly fill them in. So, from what I've heard, Merlin has found the Solar was the right hand of a now dead god. We don't know what god this is, or who replaced them, or how that. But we could find more information if we go to this island. It has a temple dedicated to it. But however, I still believe that finding this book is more important? What are y'all opinions? What? I'm trying to get rid of my y'all.
Kay doesn't know anything about other than the soul.
Hey, who's
Yeah,
got
same.
controls to the music volume? I'm literally having a hard time hearing people.
Each person, you should have no music.
Then what the hell is playing? Oh,
that
my bad.
was somebody's background stuff.
I had another program running in the background. I'm so sorry.
Hang on, Slade. Okay. Ace hears noises too.
So does Ren, but his are voices, not just music.
He's got like a soundtrack to your life going on now all the time.
The wonders of being a bard.
Heck yeah.
Especially if you go through one Disney movie at a time.
So
yeah.
Ace looks at Oceanus and goes, "You didn't really explain it good last time." And he continues eating.
What do you say?
Didn't explain it good last time.
Didn't explain what good.
Ace sighs and goes, "Right." Stands up, brushes his pancake beard off. There's pretty much an entire pancake on the plate now, made out of crumbs. He looks at them and goes, "Right. Sunshield have work going to another continent looking for a book in a temple to Pelor, probably. He wants us to go maybe find a temple or something that explains the dead god. Misty has work with us going to a tavern that a group of adventurers really pissed off, apparently. Not sure what that's about. And then he points... he's literally pointing to where the shop locations are as he's speaking. And he points towards the wolf and he's like, Kirk has a job for us as well.
He
When
does.
Yes. Has no one asked Kirk for a job? Man has contacts.
This is one of the few times I've left the ship in a while.
You people are really antisocial.
I just assumed that he worked at the bar.
I just got back from the Enclave the other day.
Ron sits down. Generally, most of the people about town have jobs from time to time, and he sits down eating his pancakes.
Ace actually picks up the plate and starts to eat one sitting next to him.
Yes, I still think we should go for this book.
Is that Merlin?
Yes.
You filthy bastard.
So you say that to him?
You sold me students' failed potions for 100 gold.
You what?
You wanted random effect potions. They randomly affected you.
He made 100% markup there.
Ace looks at Merlin and goes, "Can we put those potions in the bullets? That would be awesome."
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
You'd need to shoot them in the mouth.
Merlin,
I can do that.
I want to buy more potions, but I think I am in dire need of a discount.
Ah, a discount, exactly. 300 gold per random potion now. And puts them down.
300 gold per random potion.
Yes. Discounted from
Right.
500 gold because you called me a bastard.
You should not have said that.
Mm,
Ace stares at Rise and goes, "I wanted to shoot him, Merlin, but the voices in my head wouldn't let me."
I'm sorry, Merlin. He's kind of a dork.
He looks between Rise and Ace.
he made me white.
That's how you got that. And Mary just starts laughing.
To be fair,
That is your own fault.
one of the 4-year-old students at the Arcana made him white.
Still.
Are you saying I could get? Are you saying you've got child workers making your potions for you?
Rise.
I think he means students.
He
Oh
takes
my
the
God,
last
this-
bite of pancake and holds the fork up. Would you like to insinuate my business is not legit?
I didn't say I was legit.
I step to the side.
Everyone takes
Guys?
30 feet step away from Rise.
You did say though that you had
Yeah.
children making a
Rise?
potion, correct?
Someone needs to dispose of their failures.
Mary
because
just
you bought
claps
them.
a hand over Rise's mouth. Shush!
Ren
No more.
looks
We don't want to get
over
kicked out.
towards Merlin with the staff, making sort of a pouty face, and goes, "I don't suppose you might be able to fix this."
He looks and waves the fork as the crack is fixed.
Thank you.
Ace stares at the fork. It's magical.
Hey, can you please get your hand off my mouth?
Lick her hand. Lick her hand.
Bite
Done.
it. Bite it.
Ren, shut up. Do you promise that you're not gonna piss off the magic guy that could probably just kill us in one blow?
He looks like he knows power.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. She takes away her hands.
Yeah, he looks like he has power word. Power word. Shit yourself.
Anyway,
Maybe the first
Merlin,
time Slade's had a character run through the street shooting.
this is not happening. This is not happening again.
So,
It happened in Titan's Crossing. It is not happening in Penrith.
well, Rise, you can, or Slade, you can take comfort in the fact that everyone in Titan's Crossing who witnessed it is probably dead.
No, one book of the account survived and was thrown into the clearing when Titan's Cross exploded.
Ah, so the story lives on.
Yes.
It's a book for Ren to collect.
Didn't one of you guys put me in the Hall of Heroes at one point because of it?
We were going to.
Oh,
Yeah, we were
gee,
going
you're
to.
gonna- you didn't.
Alright. Well,
So, book
Hmm.
or island?
Ace
that
looks
sounds
at them.
safer.
Neither.
Ace looks at them and goes, "Why don't you guys go get the book? I'm gonna have a look at the island."
I don't think it's wise to go off by yourself.
Yeah, we're
Then I'm
sticking
going by
together, please.
myself.
With 2 people is not enough.
Yeah, we're gonna all go together. Otherwise, there could be death, and I'd rather not have any of my friends, including you, Mr. Frost, die.
I never told you my last name. How do you know my last name? Who told you? Pulls
Good
out his
question.
gun.
Hey, no shooting.
Hey, let us all not get over pancakes and syrup.
Ooh.
Yes.
Puts his gun away, and he looks at them and goes, "Look, I have friends. Friends who don't just turn up and say I'm your friend." Stares at the weird drow, who I have never met before.
I didn't say I was his friend. I offered to go
Ren-
training.
I
with
think he's looking at
no.
me.
No, the other weird drow. There's two of them. Oh God.
him. Wait, you're a
They're
drow?
side by side.
You're a drow?
Rise! For heck's sake, man.
How long
Ren
has this been
leans
going?
over closer towards Ace and goes, "You know, that milk was rather tasty."
Was
How long
Merlin
has this
leans
been going?
forward and goes, "How are you not all shocked that she is no longer a he and is now a dragonborn?"
Okay.
Nothing
like,
surprises me when it comes to that one because I remember them from the party.
Wait, you're not Thrad?
Huh?
You're not Thrad?
Rise.
No, Oceanus
How-
looks at Merlin with a
How many
blank.
drinks have you had this morning?
I'm sorry, but all the Dragonborn look alike.
Except for the scale color.
Oceanus looks at Merlin with a blank face and says, "I am shocked."
That
I-
happened the other day when
I
I,
was
saw that
surprised
lizard
at
man.
first, but then I was like, "Oh dear, poor Kay is gonna be friggin' mortified." So
Ace
Bro,
looks-
what color
Ren
are
stares over
skills?
towards Kay and goes, "Wait, you were a man?"
well, honestly,
It looks like a lady.
Because
Kay-
remember,
Kay was sort
the
of
last time
androgynous.
the last time Ren saw Kay, Kay was dressed up with the androgynous thing, and it was during the party. So the last time Ren saw Kay, it was like, wait, what? And so far as Ren's concerned, Kay still feels the same. So we can't tell that there is a complete physical difference.
Hey,
Mary
Rain,
just shrugs.
she's got that smile.
Oh no!
That smile.
Mary slaps her hand
How
over
many would
her
you like to buy,
head.
Oceanus?
4. Basic.
He also goes, I can throw in one extra potion for you if you'd like. A potion of forgetting.
There are days that I'd like to forget.
No,
Same.
thank you. I appreciate the offer.
Ace holds up a hand like, I'd like that.
Ace, you barely
I really
remember
never
anything as it
remember.
is.
Why am I
Right,
here?
Okay, curiously.
Huh?
Where are your ears?
Wait.
Mary just
Hold on.
shakes her head.
Kayla puts his hands up to the side of his face and he like feels around and he's like freaking out. My ear. Because he hasn't had a chance to look in the mirror or really explore what his body looks like yet.
Oh, explore your body.
Explore his
Oh.
body. And it's
Merlin,
a
don't give him
Alright.
ideas.
Not right
R18.
here, not right now.
R18.
Ace suddenly goes, someone smells sweaty, nasty. Hasn't had a wash.
Ren sniffs himself. Not me.
Mary's fine.
Oceanus always smells like a fresh water.
I did just take a run.
Merlin goes, oh, you crapped yourself. Just step outside, please.
Who the hell do you say that to?
You. Taking a
that
run.
senile old man. Not that type of run, Merlin.
Sure.
He has a-
Sure.
Down the
save
back of
face.
his legs.
Merlin,
don't
I was
have
there the
to-
Merlin
entire
is going
time.
to attempt to persuade all of you that he has shit himself.
Oh dear heavens.
Everyone
I
roll
choose-
me a wisdom save.
Was safe?
Everyone roll me wisdom save.
I choose
know
to
what?
fail.
I wouldn't-
18.
And I need
I
one from
do
Ace.
believe-
You have to actually roll.
I do believe I need to make one myself. I wonder if I'll shit myself.
Ooh.
Oh yes. I know damn well and true. I have not soiled my pads.
Everyone but Rise believes he has shit himself.
Dang.
Mary
Oh,
just
what?
raises an eyebrow at him.
So I'm
damn high, too.
I'm gonna look to Rise and be like, why? Go outside, please. Go outside.
Seriously, man.
Oh
did it.
shit!
I didn't. There's nothing. I'm going home.
Somehow your
No,
net
no,
one
you got on the
persuasion
attack.
worked.
Huh?
Ren uses prestidigitation on Rise to make him
On-
smell a little more flowery
On his butt?
on his butt.
Oh great.
Mary just
I'm
grabs
starting dandelions.
Rise's arm. No, you are staying here.
Ace looks at her. Oh, you're into that kind of thing? I didn't know that. You're a really weird couple. Getting more creepy by the minute.
We're not a couple. We're like siblings in a way.
Oh, she's
That's
like
even
my annoying
weirder.
sibling.
You're
Right.
getting weirder.
Hey Ace, I think one of your voices is telling you to shut up.
Mary just chuckles.
So
Right. So where are we going? Book
then, are
thing,
you
right?
buying things or no? 'Cause you're in my shop.
I
Ren
think they
can't
already.
afford anything, so that's the only reason why Ren's not buying anything.
Ace holds up a hand and goes, I'd like greater healing potions.
How many?
Ooh, 2, please.
Okay, take the 500 off.
I mean, I do have some hide armor, but that would probably be better for.
I don't want your non-magical hide.
Exactly.
Ace holds up a hand and goes, I have a robe of entanglement. And he looks at the weird drows and goes, I should not have said that. Shit.
Since he externally monologues, Mary just shakes her head. We aren't like that, I swear.
Well, I'm not like that. Jeez.
Kinky?
There.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You-
I did take off my bra. It was kind of.
Oh,
Mute!
Merlin looks. Well, I mean, if you guys are already like that, and he walks up, he takes the fork, touches both of you
Well, I
with it,
can't.
pushes you both through a dimension door into her room. You both are butt naked, and a little Barry White starts playing, and I will actually start playing that on stream.
no.
And
No.
the door is magically locked, Rise.
Doom.
He took my pants off.
You were completely naked, yes.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You need to
do-
mute your
use
mic.
that, by the
I
way.
didn't realize it was on.
I kept
So,
saying mute,
Mary,
mute,
Mary
mute.
and Rise, you are in Mary's quarters, buck naked, and clothes nowhere around, and the door seems magically locked. However, being pumped into the room is Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, as you look at each other.
Oh dear.
That's really all you have to say right now.
It's not fucking turn around.
Show them how the bards do it. Do it Barty style.
No one mentioned this to Ileana.
I
my
have
God.
no intention of doing
Carrot
that.
grabs a broom from downstairs and slams it. Whatever you two are doing up there! That's really loud
We're
down
not
here.
doing anything.
Hold on. I just need to do something in the Fearless Wolf.
Oh no.
Phone call.
Go away!
I muted it. I was like, I don't want to talk to you.
We still hear you.
Sounds like you
different
I'm so sorry, guys.
I was about to
My
say, it
bad.
sounds like you just put it under a pillow.
No, I muted it with the phone that was near me.